Good morning, and welcome back to Elden Ring. We had been, during our last session, taking a few desperate stabs at the dragonkin soldier that we found lying beyond this waygate here. Oh goodness, I hope my audio is cooperating. There you are. There's my good boy. Alright. I should probably take one more desperate stab at said dragonkin soldier while we're here. I believe it's just at the top of that pillar. And I do hope that the weekend is treating you all well so far, as well as can be expected, in light of your recent actions. Please don't zap me, I love you. And all of natural electricity. Tell the eels I said hi. Ow. Tell the eels I said ow. Don't shoot at me with your little spirit bow. Oh, they got me. And guess who's holding 126,000 runes? It's this guy. Well, I was. I'm not anymore. I am going to have to slurp a little bit of this, if it's not too much trouble. 1 second. I am still desperately trying to wedge my eyelids open with some form of tent pole, like a cartoon bear. But until then, it's mystery coffee sludge for me. So let's hope we can grab those and maybe, sit down at the side of grace and consider our future. No. Alright. No, not the melted mushroom exclusively. I also want the runes, thank you. Now we run back and we think about the decisions that we've made. And we cry. Oh, we cry and cry. Let me just check my audio real quick. Yeah, 1 moment. Do pardon me. I think it's okay. I don't think it's staticking out horribly, but it may be on the game audio side. I'm so paranoid these days. Alright. So, in terms of leveling up, we may have 2, perhaps 3 on the plate with this amount of cooperatively earned souls. Yay me! Mostly I want vigor. I want vigor quite badly. We're also very, very close to our strength requirement. However, we also have that talisman that increases our strength if need be, so that might be a good place to leave it for now. I'm going vigor. As many as I can. We'll bring it up to match our highest currently, which is strength. I am both strong and vigorous now. Every day I grow more similar to Gaston. But I still refuse to eat that many eggs. It just seems like too many. Wasteful. Okay, now that we only have a paltry 26,000, there is that... I keep making you guys go up here with me. There was something else I needed to buy from the abandoned merchant. They were like, I'm gonna have to come all the way back here again. This is it. This is us going all the way back there and rolling our eyes. Don't know if that's a medical condition or... Anyway, we won't worry about it. Even if your eyes start to ache, you just ignore it and power through. Please, those are my legs. I need those later. Good morning, good morning. So nice to see you there. Welcome back to the madness. My welcome was interrupted by backstabbing et tu, Brute. You're about to bleach your hair. That sounds very dangerous. I've lost more hair that way, I tell you. You shouldn't put it on before you go to sleep, is what I learned. I am doing very, very well. How are you? It is so nice to be in the world with you all, in the lands. Yes, still. How many runes do I have to spend here before you'll agree that I am your best customer? That was it. The larval tier was very important to me. We have plenty of soap. I think that actually has, like, an interesting purpose. We'll see if we can get dirty, and then I'll show you that interesting purpose. What? What did he say? So I may as well buy some of those. I mean, the more I buy, the less I risk, but it's getting a little obscene at this point. There. 8 runes. Thank you, abandoned merchant. Please play for me your beautiful song. My heart. Alright. Gotta get out of here before I'm emotionally devastated. Nope, it's too late. Curses. Soap? Yeah, it has a purpose. The fact that you're just now catching on to that is very concerning. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insinuate. Alright, I probably don't even need to rest here. We could run straight for the pillar. But just because I've angered so many baddies, so little time. Good morning. It is so nice to see you guys there. Welcome, welcome. We are back deep underground, and yet, trees. One of my favorite. Get past the natural weather phenomenon. Oh, that's natural. And don't get shot. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. So close. So close to not being an absolute failure in life. Little sip of that wondrous physic ought to get me back on my feet, and we're out of here. So with 8 runes in my pocket, we can confidently toss our limp corpse against this gentleman for some time. I don't even have a problem with it. I mean, I have a little problem with the way I phrased it. Sure, I could cop to that. Oh goodness, I cannot keep my eyes open today. It was a late evening of musing, roughly this far from a microphone. If not closer. Closer still. Alright, I do want Lutel out. Lutel's a helpful person who I appreciate. And I forgot to get my free damage there while he's awakening. I'm also holding a different weapon I was playing around with last eve as I ground. Is that how to say it? Jeez. I'm holding a Roger's rapier, which is kind of neat. Really quick weapon. Come on, microphone. This isn't the time, microphone. Alright, give me a second, Dragon Kid. I'll be right back with you. Thanks, Lutel. So quick. So quick and scaly. None of those? Not a single one. Okay. The very last one at the end, and then beat in the face. Not only beat in the face, but beat red. That's the real shame of it. Lutel has died. It could be that this is just not chronologically my next boss that I should be taking on. it also seems very doable if I'd stop using experimental weapons and, you know, generally being terrible at the combat. So sorry, catching up to the chat here. You're going to interview your sister for a story. You're going to submit to no sleep, and you're getting a tattoo today. Ooh. Big day. Busy day. It is so nice to see you guys. Steak of Marika. Absolutely. Let's try this again, and let me make sure I have my blood slash etc. equipped after my experimentation. I also am curious how Angval would do against him. I'm not sure if we've tried that. Alright, I do have my slender sword. Let me switch this back out for this. Just in case we need a little powerhouse move there. And we do. Get Lutel out. Run screaming into the fray. Right into his chest cavity. Though I guess it's more of an abdominal thing. Lutel, defend yourself! I'll be right there to help. Oh, never mind, I'm retreating. Swiftly retreating, Lutel, you enjoy. Oh, now I'm out of... yeah, okay. I'm out of magic. That allows me to sacrifice my own blood for extreme power. Oh, Lutel, I'm so sorry about your face. That looked painful. Alright, I didn't get very many of those in at all. He got some nice ones. Well, that's fair. I'm thinking as a bit of a training exercise. Let's go back to last Site of Grace. We'll call our 8 runes lost. I'll cry about it later. Let's go back to our Site of Grace, and I'm thinking unbeaten bosses we've met in the past that we should probably do. Millicent, back in the Kaled Swamp. We could try the Noble's Slender Sword against her. Because it might just be that we need a better weapon. And we do have some upgrade materials, so let me try a couple of things. Probably near this merchant. Like here. Was closest to where Millicent spawned. Let me see if I can go find her again. Always a nice feeling to have nothing to lose. So that we can go back to all the places I've died previously and... oh, die again. Oh, thank you guys for all the encouragement. Kill it, Peter! You're out here killing it! I wish that were true. It's so nice to see you all. Alright, I kinda thought she appeared... just outside of, like, the... Celia Crystal Tunnel? Here-ish? But I don't know if I'm getting turned around and confused. I kind of remember this guy being involved. Let's just check if she spawns out here. I thought it was roughly as soon as you came into the rot. So I must be confused. Let me see what this guy says. Refresh my memory. Speak for yourself now. Let me see it, if only one last time. Your splendid blade dancing amongst the scarlet rot. Okay, I'll show it to you one more time, but this is the last one, alright? You remember it now? Good. So it could be the other area. It should be like up here somewhere. Let me just trot about. Oh, thank you for the subscription there. 27 months. My goodness. 27 months of streaking will definitely lead to some chapped. Well, you know exactly what's going to be chapped. That is tremendously generous. Welcome, welcome. To your 27th month of insanely chapped streakage. There's another one of these things out here I seemingly have not taken oot, as our friends to the north might say. I'd like to. I sure would like to. I'm behind it now. Oh. Quick. Quick, little man. Over here with your dung. Reveal to me your invisible dung now. Oh, it's not working. It's not taking direct commands. I'm way behind. Alright. Alright, Torrent. Oh, he turned. Turned at the last second. Making me look like a fool. Aw, making me look like a fool in front of Atticus Jackson. Oh no. And again. 1 second. Let's just whip this bad boy out. Old flail never fails, as they say. Provided you're standing in exactly the right spot at exactly the right time. The old flail never fails. Poison armament could be very useful in overloading poison versions of those things. Giant spewing hearts, perhaps. Hello, hello, good morning. So nice to see you there. I'll steal a quick sip while we're relatively safe, and then I'll de-equip my flail. Stop flailing. The real question is, where is Millicent, and why is it that I have such a terrible memory when it comes to dear Millicent? I know that she herself is in the church on the cliff, which I'm in too much danger right now to show you. That's understandable. But where is her invasion? Thank you. Who's that guy? What are you holding? Ah. Alright. So inside the big root structure, we know there's like a giant commander gentleman. Colonel Jack O'Neill, for lack of a better, more accurate name for him. But I don't remember where Millicent spawned. Street of Sages. I swear it was this one that was closest to her spawn, so maybe I just went too far south. Let me check along the shoreline a bit. But I thought there was like a guy there. I didn't think he was a ghost. I thought it was just like a corpse in a chair. But I must be remembering quite falsely. However, I think I only went that way, so let me skirt a little bit north. Were you guys eating that sand? I don't think you should do that. Just for your own digestion. So this is where we grabbed... Oh, we didn't grab it yet. We tried to grab it and then probably died to plants. Don't you rot me from the inside out, meteorite staff. And some golden runes. Lovely. Alright, so it definitely wasn't near these ruins, I don't think. It was like a big open area where she had lots of room to maneuver and scythe me. And she did. Over and over again. Thank you for that. That was very sweet. This place reminds you of the Hunter's Nightmare from Bloodborne. It certainly is nightmarish. I never have gotten to play Bloodborne, though I've desperately wanted to. I never had the right console for it. And I need to remedy that. Alright, so this is like a huge open area. I didn't think it was this close to Celia. But I did think it was close to the Celia Crystal Tunnel, so how does that make sense? Let me just make sure I already trotted through up this area. This way. I promise I'll stop saying area soon. It's stuck in the buffering queue. So I'm not saying anything that reminds me of the corpse in chair situation that I thought was my visual clue. Let me just stop this torture for you all here and look up where Millicent invades. Millicent invades. Yeah. Oh, you know she does. You know it's true. I'm not spreading fibs. Please don't attack me from the back while I'm reading. That would be rude. This is the face I make when I'm reading. Well, yeah, in the southeast, near the geysers and the Commander O'Neill, that's Colonel O'Neill, boss fight, southeast of the swamp. Southeast, okay. So yeah, I guess this one being the closest was somehow correct. Alright. Oh, am I missing the discussion of substances? Caffeine? Potions? Ritual blood moons? Now I need to scroll up and see how much legal trouble / fun I'm in for. Alright, let me see here. This is starting to sound familiar. A nice wide bank down into death, with some lovely puppets. Dead guys in chairs. It's all coming together now. Why didn't I pick up these items previously if I knew about them, though? If I had in my head the idea of dead guys in chairs, why did I not pick those items up? Okay, so near the geysers, near Commander O'Neill, that would be in there, presumably? It's so hard to find a free area to open your map. In the dangerous swamp of terror, as I'm sure it's called. I can't look at the map to know what the real name is, so... That looks like a bad time for me. That looks like 2 scoops and no thank you. Unless I fight you on this fungal structure. It's not gonna go well. I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared it's not gonna go well. Oh, you're one of those guys with your little blocky thing and your, yeah, faith in whatever. I don't know what you have faith in these games. Because that seems to denote both dragon and madness? Maybe it's just madness and I'm getting confused. Okay. Those are fun to fight. Almost 1,000 runes. Yes, I'm sorry I used the phrase fungal structure. That was my bad. Stop that. No. Canceling your attack account. Why did you rot me? I didn't want for that. I didn't want for nothing. They're starting to get the upper hand. Oh, nice. Did you bless yourself? Get out of here. You better bless yourself before you... No. Not that one. Not the one you're thinking. Come on now. Release your guard and let me stab at thee. Good job. Good job, child boy. Ah, my boy child. Ow. That hurt. That hurt desperately. No potion time. Trying not to roll in the Scarlet Rot. Trying not to sit in front of his spear and eat it. Ow. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh no 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 no. Give me one moment. So sorry. Not only am I being ganged up on, I have a runny nose. It's been a very hard morning. So glad that you are all here to share in the misery with me. What a blissful misery it is. A blizzery. A mizzard. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like something necessary for digestion. Ah, my mizzard! Let's see if we can just, slip on back there for fun, if not for profit. Otherwise, I'll have to pay taxes. We never found Millicent. That's what we were looking for. It took me a second to get back on that rusty old minecart track in the side of my mind. Where in the Millicent hell? Next to all these swords, right? You see swords, you think Millicent. I do. I know I do. Looks important. Aww. Poisonous mist. I'll take it. We're still in the southeast. It's right. We looked all over the southeast. I'm feeling miserable. Is that how you were picturing it? I'm so miserable. Millicent. Maybe it's a vocal command. Millicent. No, that's not. I wouldn't respond to that if I were you, Millicent. I understand. If you're ever in, like, an abandoned hospital, exploring it with your, wildly overconfident friends, and you hear from around a dark corner somebody going, I'd get the hell out of there, because you're about to be attacked, or you're going to get some really excellent French food. So, it's not worth the risk. I just get out of there. So they might be lying to me. This might be a cruel prank. Let me check again. In the southeast of the swamp of Aeonia, near the geysers and Commander O'Neill. What? So I'm gonna go as close to Commander O'Neill slash this waypoint as possible. I don't know why I'm bending in such a way. Why am I bending? There. See if I'm still at all in frame. Good. That is not Millicent, though that is a lovely way to surprise me. No, not the dragonflies, just the, yeah, just the thing. Just the goodie. Put it in my bag. That's where I keep my goodies, the sacred ring of light. We're getting closer to that Elden ring, I can tell. So that is Commander O'Neill. The geysers aren't really south of him, they're up here, in my opinion. So do they mean northeast of the swamp of Aeonia? Because that would be here, is the northeast with the geysers. You can never tell with these internet guides. I mean, they're probably right. I don't know anything. I don't know. That's how I had to look it up. But I feel like we trotted around the north even before. So I'm left confused and destitute and frankly a little chilly. But not in a temperature sense, just sort of an existential chill. Oh well, I guess Millicent might not be the way we catch up and hone our skills. We've looked everywhere. Let me just see if I can find perhaps a map marker on another version of this guide. Please don't kill me. I hear your boot steps. I heard your boot steps. I didn't want to be in the Scarlet Rot, though. Aw. Never mind your boot steps. Just come over to Celia for a little reprieve. Get out of here, you tiny puppet. I care not for your many skills, ranged and otherwise. Millicent location. You promise? Church of the Plague, yes, that's where her physical body resides. Millicent Invader can be found at the Swamp of Aeonia in Caelid to trigger her invasion. Approach from the west side of the swamp, preferably from the Aeonia Swamp shore side of Grace. Let me jump over there. Aeonia Swamp shore. Millicent's invasion instance can be skipped, as after you cure her of the Scarlet Rot, she will no longer spawn as an invader. I don't think I gave her the gold needle yet, so I wanted to do the invasion also. So it just says, approach from the west side of the swamp. Fair enough. We've been out here a couple of times too, but we'll try it. Geysers. Okay, good. Hello, hello. So nice to see you there. Welcome. This adventure is going fantastically. By far one of my favorites in some time. Oh, Millicent. There we go. Now we're getting invaded. However, that means Scarlet Rot in my boots. My boots! Oh, jeepers. Good. Invaded by Millicent. That's all I care about. I do have Blood Slash, if absolutely necessary. It might be. Oh yeah, it might be. Oh, she got geysered. Let's do that again. That helped a lot. Get geysered, you! Don't get good! Get... Oh. She got good. Nice to see you again, Millicent. That's what I wanted to practice on. How are the knees in this one? Oh, often mentioned. Often mentioned as we tumble off of 2-foot-high ledges. The theme continues. It is such a pleasure to see you guys here. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully my vocal cords will join us at some point. Right now they're lodged somewhere up here. I'm trying to deepen them. It's not working. Alright. Going back for these bad boys. I do have to kind of stay near the shore until we get invaded here, so that I don't contract the rot. But boy, that geyser really helped. If I could do that again. Took her straight down to half. I'm here, Millicent. There's no danger. I promise. Oh, she beat it. She beat it. Red light, green light. She got there. She got there right on time. That's the way, Millicent. You enjoy. That's made out of my own blood. And love. Made with love. Millicent has died. I hope that's fine. That sounds bad. I hope that's fine. I'm being attacked. Hey. I thought for a second, that must be a ghostly invader. And then I remembered, we're offline. Oh, nice blocking. Alright then. Not the fungal structure, no! Ouch. Good combo. Nutritious. I enjoyed it. Alright, a little potion sip sure would be nice. Oh, it sure would be a good time for a potion sip. Rolled right into it. Aw, you didn't have to toss me into the drink. Come on now. So where is my nearest? There. Now, did we get the unalloyed gold needle? I think that's what Commander O'Neill is supposed to drop. So we may have to fight him, and then we can return to Millicent's physical form. The easiest way to get to him is probably from this side of Grace. I don't really have anything to spend. However, we are right next to this merchant. Let's take advantage of the merchant. Not in that way. Not in that way either. No.
Oh, how nice of you to stop by again.
It's a pleasure, really.
Please buy something, won't you?
Still a little desperate for food out, you know, camping in the Kaled Swamp. I can certainly understand. Give me some of your delicious, fire arrows, sir. 23 of them. Thank you. Golly, what a privilege. And 2 bolts. Shave and a haircut. I'm sorry. I can only apologize so much. But I will. I will continue. Alright, now we have nothing to lose. Let's go tickle Commander O'Neill in his stank little pits. See if we can get him to die. I don't know why I phrased it that way, but bear with me here. We may want to try to stay on horseback for this one. He's a little bit, rangy. I would also like to bring someone who's equally rangy in with me. Lutel's probably my best bet. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-doodle-a-doo. 190 points of damage, not much. Aw, that's a lot more than 190. I'm just just not very good at horseback combat, see? That's the real problem here. You should fight him on horseback, but what if? Now hear me out. Crazy scenario. I suck. Way too early. Alright, you punished me. You punished me enough, Father. Daddy, please. Daddy, no! That's why you don't hold anything when you fight Commander O'Neill. I don't know if there's any purpose in trying to, like, whittle down his henchmen, or if he just, summons them again. There's the word. I had to summon it. So it could make it easier if I helped out Lutel first, with said henchman. I'm not sure. He may just make it real sad. Okay, I went to the Stake of America. Which direction? Here. Good. I'm just gonna sneak. You don't have very sharp eyesight, do you? No, don't waste a potion. I wanted you to summon Lutel. What a fool. Alright, 30 runes. I feel rich. Get out of this long-ass banner range. Oh, so many arrows. Is that an ass banner? What are you doing? So long. Goodbye. No, I meant the banner. Oh, sorry. What is that? What are you about to do? I don't even know. Who did that hurt? Who did that hurt but your back? Taking too much damage, really, for the amount of hits I'm getting in on him. This is gonna take a while. Let's try a little blood slashing. See if that helps matters. Tremendously. Oh, man. If I hadn't been shot in the back just then, I might have escaped. Wasn't meant to be. So yeah, I don't know what sort of advantage I need against both of these bosses beyond just I'm probably a little unupgraded in a weapons sense. I could soak some more smithing stones into something, but I'm still on the fence as to what should be my primary weapon. Both of the things I'm using now are purely slash/pierce. How do you say that? Two distinct categories. Slash/pierce. And I really need a strike weapon to be upgraded also for some, you know, thick-skinned, strike-only baddies later on. And I don't really have any good options for it. I've heard good things about a crystal sword once upgraded. That in this one, particularly, it does not break like all crystal weapons used to do. We also finally got the Knight's Greatsword, which is the sword of the Red Mane Knight at Fort Jail, which could be very fun to play with. We also have Roger's rapier and this Frozen Needle, both of which have an interesting mechanic that you can be blocking and continue blocking while you do a quick attack. With like only rapiers and maybe spears, it sounds like. And that is new and very interesting. Yeah, you can actually keep your block up while attacking. I don't think there's anything else distinctly new we haven't tried. We usually switch back to this Morning Star if needed for striking, but it's completely unupgraded. It may be worthwhile just to soak a little bit of smithing stones into the flail to have something strikeable. Let's jump back to Round Table Hold and see if Hugh can help us out. It seems I'm all physical damage with no bleed. Yeah, I'm primarily just a normal thing. With no skills whatsoever, except if I use that blood slash katana. I also just cannot decide on a spirit summon to soak the glove ward into. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but here we are.
No matter, it's all the same.
You always take me for dead, Hugh. Alright, so I just don't have the runes, fair enough. However, I do have enough to upgrade that again. Not sure if we want to upgrade it any further at this point, really. It was more of a Raya Lucaria sword, and it served its purpose beautifully. However, I probably shouldn't have upgraded it as much as I did, even to get through Raya Lucaria. So I just need a couple of runes, but I don't have Smithing Stone 3 enough. I need one more. I think I can only buy the first 2 from the bell-bearing ladies.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Greetings again, Roderica. How are we feeling? I'm not only here for spirit tuning, I'm here for you. The feelings of loneliness, the crises, the crushing weight of existence, how is it all going? Fia. Nice to see you. I think that there is a quest line of sorts with dear Rogier that sort of explains one of those weird things we saw in Stormvale. Well, he's taking a nap. I don't mean to wake him. Oh no. That's probably not a good nap.
You.
Don't want to get any of those yet. We got all of that we can. We have not tried out the hat yet. There's no time like the present. There's that hat. Glorious. Actually, you know, a fairly nice color scheme with what I'm wearing. I'll take it. How heavy was it? 2.2, really nothing at all in armor terms. Every once in a while, in a game like this, you have to wear a ridiculous hat. It's important. Yes, so I can buy 1 and 2. I cannot buy Smithing Stone 3 yet. Presumably there is a mine somewhere that gives that out as the boss reward. Would be nice if so. So I see a comment there that my Uchikatana is standard damage. It just has the blood slash thing on it if I was to actually switch it to do blood damage as its
Lay out your arms.
alignment. It's not the right word. Which I guess I would need runes to pull off either way. I forget if there is another way to change that, like at a Site of Grace. I don't know if it's free either way. No, I don't think so. Okay. I just need runes. I could use golden runes. That's pretty much what situations like this are for. However, I do think I would need to upgrade it another level, which would require a smithing stone 6 or whatever it is.
Dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms then.
No matter which Ash of War applied, it should be doing bleed damage. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn. I'm so sorry. So, if we go back to focus on Millicent's quest, I just need to beat Commander O'Neill. I should probably just have something a little longer to help counteract his range on me. The only thing I really have that I can think of that would be worthwhile is from the invading Morn. I thought we got this Banished Knight's Halberd +8. That is probably the most upgraded and longest weapon we currently possess that might help us against Commander Neal? Not entirely sure. Still medium load, though that is a much, much heavier weapon. I do want to keep that on hand. And where did I want to go to? Commander Neal. That's right. Any time now, Coffee. So sorry, I got on the wrong track in my mind. Yes, I do seem to have the first episode of the new No Sleep. It seems to be one of my stories. I'm never sure when or where they're going to pop up these days. So that is very cool to hear, thank you. Yeah, so sorry, I was switching around between my completely normal, non-magic, stabby thing and my other blood katana, so sorry. It's being weird. Alright. So we didn't upgrade anything, but we're trying a new weapon now. That's really the only change on the table. $300, I'll take it. Just wanna stay out of there. Exactly where I didn't want to stand. Alright, even on foot, this might give me a better advantage here. Oh, it's not just you who keeps thinking of Richard Dean Anderson, I promise. You were off doing something. What on earth is that hat? I'm so sorry. That must be surprising. I didn't have it on a moment ago, I promise. This is the hat we got from Renala. Long may she reign over the stars above. Queen of the full moon, etc., etc. Alright, go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and switch here. Now you do whatever you want to do to me, but I'm just gonna dodge it, alright? I'm just gonna dodge it, and then you're gonna go, it didn't work. Ow! My pride. This just isn't going well. Choppy sound? So sorry. How is that? Though there's not really any game audio to speak of, I'm sorry. One moment. We'll await the game audio. There's so much of my game sound weirdness. I'm so sorry. It comes and goes. Alright, now there's just bubbling. That doesn't help us much. I'm gonna swing. Let me know if it's still messing up there. Cool, thank you so much. Sorry about that. And thank you for the warning. Alright, I don't even know if Lutel is really helping here, but yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure she is. I should probably just be using this halberd two-handed. It's gonna hurt the same, no matter how I slice it. Way too early. They were generous. I keep having to remember to switch to the quick attack on this one. The heavy attack slashes horizontally. The quick attack is always vertical, which really helps me dodge that thing. Ah, but not that one. Not that one at all. Ouch. So much damage. Alright, maybe we can't take out this guy either. You can enter his arena from the back and stab the hell out of him. I'll try that once or twice, sure. And thank you. Sounds like a much wiser way to begin this little fracas. I love that little hatted donkey. I know it's his other ear, but you can't take his hat away from me. It's always going to be a little witch hat to me. Alright, is this far enough back? I may merely be flanking him. Hey, I'm sure it's fine. What a fine way to flank. Alright, what is my best backstabbing weapon then? Probably just this in terms of raw upgrade power. Gonna stab you in your spleen. Commander O'Neill. Why? Why? I got the one little stab in, and then my mom got scared. Okay, fine. Lutel, quick distraction. Love you. So many potions. So much maintenance I need to do on my poor little self. Ouch. Get out of there! Get out! Oh, man! So much damage just for wind. Now I know how all the enemies of Aang feel. Alright, let's try that again without the oops. As my dear friend might say. Sorry about that, Jeff. That was inappropriate. I should read my court order more clearly next time. Know where the line is. No, not in the swamp. No, that's the bad place to put your boots, remember? Don't get excited. Alright, so I'm gonna try to stab him this time. That was my big plan. Sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you hope. Yeah, well, flank you too, buddy. Alright, was it a matter of positioning, or was it a matter of the button I pressed? I just did the regular old quick attack. From as close to his bunions as I could muster the courage. Just, you don't execute, do you? You just don't execute. In a sales team, you would be useless. Nice crossbow. Really devastating. I guess that's just gonna continue to be a problem. Maybe I have to check if these guys respawn. Even they aren't tremendously easy to kill with my current weapons. Did Lutel die already? Goodness, I'm sorry, Lutel. I wasn't even watching. Opened me right up. Opened me right up for dipping sauce. So yeah, I don't know if he is backstabbable or if I'm too short. Or if I'm not using a thick enough weapon to backstab him. But I'm really not upgraded enough to take on that fight right now. Where should I be? Like, am I supposed to be going up into Altus before I return back to Caelid in some instances? I had kind of started to figure that Caelid was next up. But some of this is still a little bit above me. Which I'm proud to admit. I mean, that's fine. Let's go ahead. I think we've had our fun. Thank you, Queen of Caria, for your dear hat. Let me see if I can at least get a foothold into Altus here. I'm assuming there's going to be another. I mean, if I was to put one anywhere, it would be in whatever this is. Site of Grace. You gotta know when to back off the commander and try again later. Just like you gotta know when to back off of the Dragonkin soldier. I'm very cowardly today, I'm sorry. Having way too much fun, though. I'm riding a horsey goat indoors. You can't stop me. Trot, trot, trot. That was the sound that my happy little hooves make. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see if there's anything at this waypoint. There might not be. But then we'd have a possible respawn point without having to take this elevator every time. I can get into Altus, but I'm not in Altus. I sure would like to be. Stunning elevator every time. Takes a while. I'm not criticizing. Good to be back here. This is my least explored area, the least time we've spent in so far. So I'm excited to see how their health pools stack up. So this is the crossroads up here. There is a mounted guy. He may be devastating, or he may be just fine. Does look like a site of grace there at the crossroads. Well, that waypoint is just... oh, just spot on. Good job, you. Somebody on the precipice over there. Oh, I'm so sorry. You still haven't been up this elevator yet? I don't mean to be spoiling it for you. Alright, let's test health pools on this guy. See if we should be stopping to fight or hightailing it out of here. Oh, so much more damage done. What a treat. What an absolute treat. Ow. That was a fail. Should have rolled sideways. There he is. Sleep now, my child. Sleep in the grass that has been freshly painted with your still warm blood. That's right. Alright, so that away, we have some sort of large bridge structure with a tantalizing map stele just on the other side of it. And that is where we have that, like, we fought one of the lit-up ankle giant gentlemen there and got a very nice item that I'm currently forgetting. So that would take us closer to our little sneak peek area. Otherwise, we can work our way up here and go towards Volcano Manor, which also has a tantalizing stele. Probably a little bit higher level up there than it would be down here. But I am tempted to rush across for this one. At least see if there's a boss fog in the way of us doing that. If not, why not? Maybe it would open up some of this ocean too, which would be kind of nice. That is one of my largest blocked sections of map. It would be a privilege to get rid of it. Ballistas! Oh, good to see you boys here. Alright, I finally do have more vigor than I do stamina. I was bumping endurance up for a while there to try to fix my shield balance. But now I just need more health, really. Oh, badly. Badly need more health. Alright, that could be a boss door. It's very imposing. And there are 2 tree sentinels. 2 tree sentinels, yes sir. What a joy. I just recently had the courage to take on 1 tree sentinel that I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding his calls for some time now. 2 golden seeds, nice. Alright, they're giving up. That gives me this side of grace. Whoa, whoa. Alright, let's get rid of them. And closer than ever, it should be right here. There. Lanedell, Royal Capital. Still has the block over the ocean. That makes me curious if there's actually something there, like an island in the middle. We can actually see the Erd tree itself on our map now. That is gorgeous. So there is a huge capital city beyond this inner ring of walls, and then there's a huge outer ring, which I guess is just the King's Deer land. I'm not sure. There's a minor Erd tree inside of it. And there's another minor Erd tree here. They both might have Erd tree avatars / tiers for our wondrous physic, etc. Finger Reader Crone there. Couple of ruins. That mostly just seemed to be the staircase. I'm assuming this is also just a road into the main city. So sorry, let me know if my audio is messing up again. I heard some popping there for a moment. And there's something up here. Actually kind of looks like windmills. Something with blades attached to the sides all along this upper level. So we should be able to make it just about anywhere. We can go up from here to try to reach Volcano Manor. We would have to go all the way through the capital city and out this way, above the Erd tree, seemingly to move beyond, into the fog of war. So I'm tempted by this one because we can see it. I don't know how to get out of Volcano Manor. We've only ever been teleported inside of its walls, so I don't know what surrounds it. I have a sneaking suspicion that it has to do with the volcano. Thank you for indulging me in my map progress cravings. See if we can figure this out. I don't even know if I really talked to these folks. I was too scared. Hi.
The drawing room is through the hall. Use the key I handed you.
That's
Make
right.
yourself comfortable.
I will do that. Thank you for your hospitality. And you for your mighty stance. Just down the hall to the drawing room. This hall. Or this hall. Patches, you such and such. Nice to see you.
You joined the manor, huh?
Oh, kind of, yeah.
Believe it. Didn't think you had it in you.
Oh,
Here
kind
I
of,
thought
yeah.
Raya was barking up the wrong tree. All good though. We're on the same side now. We'll do good work together.
Well, that makes me...
We can do business if you
that makes me feel like I'm doing something very wrong.
Volcano Manor, especially for you.
About Patches. Tell me, open up to me like a gentle flower. Come
Are you
on.
surprised that I belong to the Volcano Manor?
Not a bit,
I
really.
always hated the gibberish about lost grace and the laughable two fingers.
How dare you?
I could lend a hand in unmasking the charade. Not to mention, Tanith has always made me curious. I guess her master must really be something, because she's pretty damn smug about it. Even after announcing her blasphemous ambitions, she still stands proud. I've never seen
Shocking.
anyone quite like her.
Alright, did he get any new stock? Just the same worthless rubbish as always, it seems. I don't have anything I absolutely must buy from him, except perhaps a sacrificial twig if I really felt like it. I could probably clear him out of gold pickled fowl feet, too.
Cheers for that.
Oh, cheers to you, Patches. God, it was hard to say that. It was hard to get that out. So I'm guessing this is not the way to the drawing room, but is it perhaps the way to the map steel? Wow, 3 of them. I need to be clearing my clearing my waypoints here before I forget. Alright. You just enjoy your day. I'm not here to cause trouble. I have no idea how strong you are, so I'm not here to cause trouble. Alright, looks like it's all the way down there. Definite ambush by hands. That's fun. That's a bit of fun. We should probably go all the way around, as it is quite steep and deadly. How do you even hoist such a thing? Who has the biceps or the time? Come back over here. Back over here, I miss you. Please? Nope, switch to the... switch to the yeah. What? Aww. What a disappointment. I have to wait all this time. He's going for it. He's really going for it. Alright. I should just upgrade this flail. I should find at least the smithing stone 1 and 2s for it, which can be replaced at any time. There. Through and through. Sounds very painful. Ram them through once and then once again. Someone pointed out that you can only have 5 waypoints on your map, so if you lose one and don't want to look, you can place 5 real quick, and it will erase the older one. Nice. That definitely is a potential time saver, thank you. I have a lot of these golden seeds. I should go upgrade my flasks for sure. Next time we're at a site of grace. So I just gotta get down there to the map. Without dying, if at all possible. I don't like everything that's happening back there. And I guess on this entire cliff, really. Yep. I don't like this entire cliff. Alright, Mount Gelmir. Quick, sit at it. 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 I'm fine with a lot of things. You throw some skelly boys, I'm all good. Some skelly men's even. I don't mind. And yet detached hands just crawling after me with their asymmetric nail polishes and their I can't stand for it. This kind of looks like a place you'd meet Nephili. If I didn't know any better. Let me open my map, please. There. Lovely. That took out this whole gray section. So fantastic. I think we might actually be able to see the top of the map now. Is what that might indicate. What a huge, huge world they've given us. I'm so grateful. So grateful and satisfied. So there's some sort of strange... I don't even know what to make of the topography of this place. Some sort of strange hexagonal structures there. A couple of buildings leading up to the ridge that overlooks the volcano. We've already been down into it several different ways. Something on this other platform here, plateau. A castle or fort down there. This looks like some sort of crater. And maybe another big cave or crater of sorts. The Erd tree here has all of its leaves burnt off or dried off. There is some sort of poison castle above the Altus. So we have a ton of new areas to explore. This is absolutely amazing. We can get back to the Road of Iniquity any time. I should probably get out of here now. There are other places we can explore. So, in terms of progressing Millicent's questline, I need to be able to beat Commander O'Neill. That might not be happening just yet. We do have a cave up here I haven't explored yet. There was something over here. We, came upon a boss wall, but I don't know where it leads exactly. It might lead up into this lake/cave. So that could be more our speed, perhaps. Otherwise, we still have some things in Caelid, like these double bosses, the... what are they called? Misbegotten warriors? And a Crucible Knight here. That's still going to be a little difficult for me, I'm sure. But something to do with that must lead up into some of this area, which seems kind of obscured, but like it must be part of it. I'm not sure what happens there. I really would like to take out Commander O'Neill. That would be a nice thing. There's some of this unexplored too, like we have at least a shack out here on this peninsula thing. There's some sort of maybe divine tower? Some sort of structure. I guess it could be a well down below, like an elevator, underground. We also never went south, like down this canyon, or up the canyon this way. From the other side of the Siofra. So we have a lot of paths open to us. Even this late in the game, there's so much unexplored, or this early in the game, I should say. We haven't even gone into Celia yet. And I know they were talking about some sort of secret of Celia that Gowry would tell me after I'd finished this quest, so I would love to be able to take on Commander O'Neill before we do that. I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing here either. We just recently unlocked this Fort Jail spot. Let me show you. After we got into Caelid, I never really went back westward. But when you're in Caelid and the sky is red, you can look back over Limgrave with the sky still red. And it's one of my new favorite views here from this spot. So like this is the starting area, Limgrave, that's like the third church of Marika down there. But from this angle, the sky remains red, and it just looks gorgeous all the way back down to Castle Stormvale. That sounds cool. Stormvale. We have a giant down there. Hello, giant. It's nice to see you. Speaking of Stormvale Castle, let me jump into here. Rampart Tower, or is it Lift Side Chamber? I think this is closest. Let's take this guy out at least once while we're on our way through. I still haven't met that gentleman, or his extravagant pants. I can't wait to. Alright, so that way leads down to the boss I need to kill. Quite desperately, and I think that would have helped me with Roger's, Sorcerer Roger's quest. I don't know, now that I've met Ronnie at her towers, I kind of did that out of sequence, because I didn't know about Sorcerer Roger's quest. Silly me. I think after I've talked to Ronnie, I might have blocked him out of it, but I would still like to beat that boss and check. There's like that giant saggy face down there that has something to do with why Roger is like in a chair now, why he can't move. Hi, doggy. Oh, hi, Mark. I don't think I need to be here. Where is it that I need to be? Let's try here. It might be that I just needed to use that elevator, but we'll check. I don't remember if this connects to it or not. It might not. But let's take it. I know there's an elevator involved somehow. There he is. Just want to take this guy out at least once. We've been rushing past him the whole time. Thank you for that. That was fun. Alright, I have my flail equipped. That's not super helpful right now. That almost drove me mad. Thought I'd jump over it. Go ahead and waste one of those. Nice. There. So he might respawn every time, but just to take a thorough look in here without having to run away from him. Who is this? Seems to have like the ghost of a lion attached to his back, though I don't know if that's physically part of him. It must be one of the old kings, Godwin, or something. You know, King Godwin or something. So that's the one guy. I guess we can go back straight up the elevator and down the other side to get to the boss. We may as well try them out while we're here. I hope it was this one. My health is still very, very slowly recharging. I'm probably holding on to this. Yeah, Gold Scarab. I was doing some cooperative grinding and was getting extra runes with that, but I don't really need it now. I'm not sure if it'd be better on jump attacks or guard counters, or just straight up strength. It's hard to beat some straight up strength. Alright. So this might be as good a spot as any, but we traveled away from where I thought we were. Let me check if this was the one. I know I saw the right doorway out of the corner of my eye. That's the right doorway. If we make our way all the way back down to the bottom of this, I think we can find a boss that I cowardly escaped up the elevator from, or up the ladder, rather. How did I not grab this? Mr. Bat? It's nice to see you there. 1 second, let me just... That's right. Okay. Not quite as exciting as your color scheme led me to believe, but that's alright. Sorcery seems cheap. I like it. Oh boy, I like it a lot. Okay, down there. Don't need to pick up that guy's thing. Certainly not. You leave that guy's thing alone. Couple of rats down here, if memory serves. I'm sorry about this. I care about you. Alright, should be just down here. I guess there's not really an easier way to get down here other than to fight all those guys slash run past them each time, but that's fine. We could wait around and let our health build back up. I would need to take a cerulean tier potion, even if summoning is available down here. I'm not sure if it is. I sure would like to believe Lutel can come along for the ride. Oh, that would help. Oh, you brought a delicious Discord link to the chat. Thank you so much. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Alright, that's enough health. I'm impatient. So this was the thing. I'm not seeing summon ability. Summon ability is no. Alright. Ow. Crispy. This doesn't look like a fight I'm prepared for. Not a tremendous amount of damage. That was a tremendous amount of damage, though. Good job. Wonder if I'm supposed to be targeting a specific kind of pustule on it, or something like that. May be the case. That looks devastating. Yikes. Are you blessed? Just as long as you're not healing. That's all I really care about. Ah, still got me. On your feet! On your feet, lass! Now to your lips. It's starting to sound weird. Oh, didn't have time for it. We could probably take him out. I'm a little sad about the no summoning, but especially with some blood slashes, I'm sure we have a chance. Let's jump back down there once more, at least. Sorry, this has not been a very progressive session in terms of progress made. I can't quite seem to find a foothold today. I do like having that out and about. Let's just replace this for now. Gonna try to run past most everyone. I think you can, like, jump down there even. It's just a little tricky. Not gonna worry about it. Back down with the rats. Always fun just to hang out and be here. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Rawr. Ow! Why so many misses? I don't understand. Alright, that was a little humiliating, but we're moving on. Okay, I don't really want to wait around for this to replenish itself. We'll waste one potion, and then we'll leap right back down, with the courage of 1,000,000 cowardly dogs. I could get my runes, I suppose. That's a better slice taken off. Especially if you hit. Especially if you actually succeed in... If you succeed in... That looked painful, and so it was. Not today. No. Not today or tomorrow or the day after. Okay, then, yeah, Thursday's fine. Out of there. Oh, get out of there. Way too early. Darn it. Too late. Come on. Take it easy now. You got this. Just don't get caught in his tiny little hands. There are his hands. Don't do it. Don't you get caught. Don't do it. Don't you get caught in his hands. Goodbye forever. I loved you. Yeah, it was so much fun to fight. Alright. Covered in blood, we're moving on. This isn't tremendously covered in blood, but like you can obviously see. On her legs and stuff, slashes of blood, the shield all bloody, like her face has got splotches on it. I did find out if you use this soap item, I thought this was just for crafting. But if you actually consume one of them, you get all bubbly clean. And then your face is fresh. Fresh and shiny. So if you have like a very important cutscene or a date, in-universe date, you can clean yourself up. That's curious because I'm playing offline. So there shouldn't be bloodstains. It's Sorcerer Roger. What happened to him? What happened to his butt? Why did his butt do that? What did this do to... Is it gonna happen to me? Is it gonna happen to my butt? Maybe I should go back and talk to Sorcerer Roger again. I think this was the area where his quest was supposed to progress, if I didn't mess it up with Ronnie. And I may have. So, back to the round table. Hold, one moment. Let's check. Hey, Sorcerer Roger, I saw you get impaled? Question mark? Oh, goodness. I really hope I got to that mute button in time. That was explosive. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Alright, Sorcerer Roger. Out on the balcony. Always the last place I look. You're just sleeping, right? I can't even ask you about the face. I think that's what happens if you do Ronnie's thing first. I think he just sort of gets locked out of it. He's too far gone. You could have maybe helped him at one point, but now he's growing, you know, insect legs out the back of him. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. So I think his time may have come for this instance, which is such a shame. I should have gone down there and beat that boss first. That would have allowed him to have more to say before I ever made it to Ronnie's Rise. But I think I've messed it up quite proper. Is that same guy with the lion? I'm gonna start calling him Greg, just to make it easier. Is that Greg? And that looks like perhaps Fia? Though it's a little hard to tell. So I'm terribly sorry about Sorcerer Roger. But at least now we know we took out the beast beneath Stormvale Castle. That was quite the fight. And it wasn't even a proper boss, like not a named boss. So I'm trying to think of other fights we've missed. I'm still trying to think of a way to defeat the Knight's Cavalry on this bridge. He has a Ash of War, I think, that he drops. If we could actually take him out, which would be very, very helpful. However, anytime I try to cheese him and poison him up the hill, he respawns back to the bridge. Unpoisoned. Like a master sleuth. Let's wait until nighttime here. Oh, I'm so sorry. That means you missed his quest too. I hate it when you get locked out by such a simple thing as meeting another NPC first. I don't hate it, it's fine. It's really none of my business. But I can't wait to actually see Sorcerer Roger's quest next time through. It's going to be a fun part of it. It's me, I'm on foot. I'm challenging you. Oh no! I didn't even hurt you at all. Not a bit. Not a touch. Not a smidgen. That does cost me an awful lot of health these days. And he's got so much of it to spare. Oh, so much health. That does nothing. It's my one spell. It doesn't damage him in the slightest. Oh, he's way too far away. It's really is only catching his horse. I need it to be catching him. Takes out so much health for just being a little shoulder nudge. So unless I can get him into a place that becomes spawnable... Ouch. Ouch. He got me. Unless I can get him into a place where I can summon some help or... get him poisoned and then bring him back to the bridge before he resets himself. I'm not sure what my options are. Just having higher damage weapons would really help. Alright, there are 9,000 sitting out there. I'm not such an elitist snob to the point where I won't pick that up for free for no risk, yeah. Hip checked by a horse every day. Well, every night, technically. That makes it sound weird, though. I'm getting hip checked by a horse every night. Sir. Sir. I have some questions for you. Federal Horse Inspection Bureau. Let's go back to Nightfall. Let's try a little dance move. A little poison tango. Hey, what you do in your free time is no one's business but yours. Unless you're getting hip checked by a horse. In which case, we're gonna have to let the whole town know about it. Come on into these. Come here. Come here and burst these with your hoofs. Burst them with your hoofs. Come on. There's vulgar militia. Oh, they're everywhere. They're everywhere and they disgust me. Oh, that's not kind. Alright, is he poisoned? I'm certainly poisoned. That's a lot of vulgar militia in there. Yikes. Yummy. Yummy potions. This guy's just very advanced. Even for a knight's cavalry, he's like one of the harder ones. I've only ever taken out one knight's cavalry, so what do I know? He's just harder than that one. He got me. It's hard to take any health off of him, really. Even when he's poisoned and I'm running around glintstone pebbling him in the eyes. Very healthy. Healthy horseman. So again, I may have to upgrade my weapons for that one. In which case, what are my other options? Hey, I know of exactly one other option that's open to us. I think there's one of these magical head balls. Is that... Can I call you head balls? A sphere made out of various sorcerers' heads in here. That I did not have a ranged weapon, but I'm currently holding something that will do the trick. Was it up there, or was it just in the basement? Let's check the basement. The Federal Horse Inspection Bureau, that sounds like a fib. It sure does. EPA, the Equine Public Affection... never mind. Alright, very, very strong against magic, all forms. It's fine and dandy. I just don't think I was close enough there. Wait till the mists of Tektalos clear. It's probably not what they're called. Wow, that does so little. So little. You know what? You know what I like? I like to whip it good. That's what I like. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the way to do it. Deep in the sorcerer's basement. Yes. Maybe not. Maybe we won't do it that way. It got a little weird there. This is probably my best bet. As shamefully slow as it is. One more. Let my health recharge. Nice. Aw, no goodies? And no barrier drop? Those were the two things I requested specifically in my rider. The goodies and barrier drop. Fine, fine. Oh well. There were no messages like, a seal has been broken somewhere. So presumably that gets me nothing and he probably respawns every time. But that's okay. I'm sure we already got whatever's up here. Let's just refresh my memory. Maybe we can fast travel out. Celevis! This is where you keep your spanking magazines. Ah, I understand why it's so disheveled now. Why do you have so many magazines? It's weird. Celevis, can't you just magically conjure images? And we're not going to talk about it, Celevis. I'm not going to get into that with you. Other bosses. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello. I should have seen that a while ago. I do apologize. Thank you for telling me so quickly. Good old Mike. Alright. So, I have a ton of things that I would like to beat but can't. really, the only thing stopping me is my weapon upgrade levels. So I just need to make some bold decisions and actually upgrade these. Let's go to EG for it, because I love him. EG's my favorite. Much better, so glad. Thank you again for telling me. The Matrix is hungry. Is that what it sounded like? Classic old dial-up.
Greetings, my fellow.
Alright, I don't think I had one of these before. I'm not sure which one. Let's just ask him about both again real quick.
Is Lady Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother, Queen Renala, approved of him, and they played like siblings from childhood. They were always happy to have me tag along as well.
Oh, that sounds
When
nice.
Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Empyrean, Blythe and I swore allegiance as vassals. But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together.
Sounds like a touching story
Look
from
after
childhood.
for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately, now he has you.
Yeah. I really hope that's not foreshadowing. I'm just gonna take it as a compliment. E.G., you wondrous man.
I take it you've heard of the eternal
It's probably
city of
offensive.
Stella.
How dare I call him a man?
It has a twin,
So much more.
known as Nokron, the other eternal city. After years of expeditions, we've determined the location of Nokron by going underground through the well in the mistwood of Limgrave. You can see Nokron up above.
I was noticing that. Yeah.
We failed to find a path leading to the city.
So far, so have I.
He's made a good go of it, but I'm afraid this has him quite stumped. To be honest, I'm not sure where to go from here.
Oh, I'll just try poking at that dragonkin soldier a few more times. We'll see if that does it. Don't get discouraged now. Alright, so I don't have the smithing stones for that. I do have somber smithing stones for something like a crystal sword or frozen needle. Could be enhanced. I don't have smithing stone 3. It's kind of interesting that Roger's isn't a legendary weapon, like it doesn't take somber. I could upgrade this. Smithing stone 1, sure. And then I'm out of runes. No problem. 1 second, Ichi. Let's just waste a couple of these. It's not very much, but I'll take it, yeah. Okay, I can buy somber stones from him. That's great. I'm thinking I kind of want to take advantage of the fact that seemingly somber stones only really go up to like 10, or somber stone upgradable weapons only go up to 10. Which means they take a lot less smithing stones than a normal weapon takes to upgrade. They changed that a little bit in the recent patch to even it out a bit more, but I still end up having a lot of somber smithing stones that I haven't used, that I should be using on some sort of special weapon. I don't know if that should be the frozen needle for now. Alright, now he's up to smithing stone number 2. It's a flail plus 3. Keep it there for now. That'll at least give me something for mines and caves. It's probably not the best strike weapon around. It's quick and cheesy, and I appreciate that. So I could spend them on Reduvian Dagger, too. It has that great ranged blood blade attack. It's fairly fast. It does bleed all the time. I could increase my arcane a bit more for it. So I could use my somber smithing stones there and soak a lot of points into that. I could do crystal sword for somber smithing stones. Sword of Night and Flame is great. I'm never going to have 24 intelligence unless I respec. Frozen Needle just takes these. I can already use it. That's really tempting. Especially if I got it using cold damage and have a cold spell that goes with it. So I really can't decide between Frozen Needle at this point and Reduvian Bloodblade. You love Reduvia. Yeah, that ranged. And I love blood. Blood as a weapon. Oh. Okay. Let's use some of our somber smithing stones here. I should still be able to do it. Just need some more runes. From the inventory. Oh yeah. Oh, that ought to do it. Alright, one more of these to take it up to 5. Then I need Somber Smithing Stone 6 to take it any further. So, I can start using that. I can even use it as an offhand weapon to another offensive weapon, and drop the shield, which might be wise in certain situations. Question now is, what should my other main hand weapon be? I'm a little bit tempted to go Frozen Needle. We already have some pretty far down the road we should focus on. Can I soak any more regulars into this? Sure. Why not? Should keep my smithing stone 3s just in case. Alright. So, in the offhand, I can probably drop Torch for now. I'll switch it out for Reduvian. Or Reduvia, rather. Unable to use this effectively. I do need some more points in Arcane. We can go grind that up real quick. I am at 12, so I only need one more. Let's just jump over here. Make this very, very quick. See if any of these new upgrades help us out with the obstacles we've hit. I sure do hope so. But we are coming up on 2 hours. I don't mean to continue holding down your day. Let me just race through this. I'm going to switch back to Gold Scarab real quick. Grab a couple thousand from here, and then we'll go visit our friends, the Vulgar Militia. See if we can get to at least 20-ish. 20-ish would be nice. I should also show you my... I don't know why I have such a Sean Connery thing going on. I should show you my favorite grinding spot recently. This is just the most quickly efficient 2300 I know of. But I like to jump around for some variety, as this gets so incredibly boring after 2 or 3. One more, then we'll switch. Again, this armor I'm basically wearing because it was the best thing we had to get through Raya Lucaria, much like my noble Slender Sword. So now that we're past Raya Lucaria, though I'm sure we missed plenty of items, I don't really need to be wearing this armor anymore either if we find something else workable. Alright, let's take it from here up to here, and then I'll show you my really cool latest spot, which I like because there's a ton of variety, and it lasts a little while. That's weird. My other sword kills them in one hit. And now I have nothing. That's silly. Okay, sure. I'll take it. I'll take you seriously. This katana, one of the reasons I switched away from it is purely because it's not good at fighting. It's such a short enemy. And I took away all my other options. Let me switch back to this just briefly. There. Very occasionally you catch one of these guys with golden eyes. Since there's so many of them spawned in here at once. And that helps a lot. You don't see me. This is an illusion. No, you don't even see me. $10,000, halfway there. All right. Much easier now, coming back to these guys and not having to be like, absolutely had to get a backstab in order to defeat them at one point. Now you can usually get the backstab in one. I don't know why my Uchikatana is lagging in that department. Almost to 20. So sorry for the gruesome deaths. At least they're not mine for once. For once on this channel. Aww. Thank you. I'll take those gauntlets. Alright, so I'm not sure exactly how many we need. I can check at the bonfire. Because we might need a little bit more than 20,000 at this point. Let me just see real quick. Aha, 35,000 is what I need. Fair enough. I'll show you my new grinding spot. Last session, or session before, I forget, we got this Fort Jail North, which I just showed you the lovely view of Limgrave from. There's a nice grouping of guys here that some of them have torches, some of them are straight soldiers, some of them are spearmen. There's one of those flame chariots with the big, hideous visage. There it is. Ah, you're hideous. And then there's a massive knight of intense power and dignity at the top of the hill, who is a little bit hard to fight, but I really like fighting him. And he sees you from so far away, starts shooting his magical arrows. There he goes. So this guy makes the fight interesting almost every time. Very versatile. Gentlemen. No, get off the horse. There you go. You figured it out. Get out from behind me. I know you're behind me, but stop it. Everybody wants to get in on the fight. That's what makes it so interesting, I guess. I was hoping you'd follow Queensbury rules. Alright. Try to get this basic in. Didn't really work. dodge! Almost didn't happen. Man, he punishes me for every possible heal. One more hit ought to do it. Just stay alive for it. Stay alive for that hit. There he goes. So that guy always makes it interesting, and then you're just left with the soldiers and the chariot. And you usually get a good 5,000-6,000 out of it. So I like this as a variety grinding ground, rather than just letting a ball fall off a cliff. And it's just about at the right difficulty for me, where it's manageable. I can still get ganged up on and beat quite easily. But I like the level they're at. Got another surcoat. Stay asleep. No, shh, 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 shh. Eternal sleep, there you go. Aww. It's a little hard to gauge it when you're on horseback. No. Alright, should be 3 more guys at the end of this. And then we can do a cool little maneuver. Ah, I forgot about him. Of course! Now there's 3 more guys at the end of this. Got about Tentman. Arthur Tentman. Go on, fire it. What do I care? Okay, so I just need to wait for that thing to wind its way back closer to us. It's pretty close, but what a weird angle you've chosen. Now hold still, baby. Yeah! 15,000 damage at a time. That's what I'm talking about. Don't look at the explosion! Oh, almost wasn't cool. Ambush when you least expected. They expected it pretty good, actually. It was... I mean, they couldn't really have expected it better than that. Missed! Ah, the sequel to Riven. It's not true. It's not. So I really like this spot. Everyone has kind of a unique job to do. A lot of variety, just a fun area to run through every now and again when you need some runes. So we're still about 10,000 down. That's my back. You flanked me. You got the flank stake. I'll bring the Dostoevsky. Nice. Nice double that I wasn't expecting. And then you're always right next to the Side of Grace. It's just right there. Very nice little spot. Let's take out the last few guys. We'll be thorough. No! I don't like that. I don't like your circus tricks. But I do like my circus tricks. I like my circus tricks a lot. I'm so out of stamina. Oh! Need to get out of here. Alright, so we still need a couple more. Let's just make quick work of it back at Lynn's Rise. Linnae? I'm not sure. I haven't met the owner. We are well over 2 hours now. Thank you guys so much for all of your time. It has been so fun to adventure with you. I'll just see if I can get this arcane stat up with some real quick ballage. And then we'll jump back to one of those bosses. Either Dragonkin or... We did beat Millicent. Who was the other one? Commander Neil. No, you need the horse! Ah! Oh, God. I felt it on my ankle bones. You need to stay on the horse for this to work properly, and I did not press the right button. Oh, my ankle bones suffered for it. So it was 35, I think? Might have just been 33, 5, something. But we'll try to get around 35 just to check. That should be 30. 31 even, if we're counting accurately. Instead of just being flippant to the whole of mathematics and the history of the world. I'm sorry. It is such a pleasure to play with you guys. I hope that there will be other opportunities this weekend to jump back into the saddle here. If that is in fact what I'm currently straddling. That might be enough even now. Let's check. 35. 35449. Respect for numbers. It's very important. Alright, that should do it. Let's make sure we can properly use Reduvia one-handed. Hopefully it should work in our offhand regardless. Hooray. And do I still have... Let me throw this in. I want to just make it so that I can really bleed at any time. However, I can't really do Blood Slash if I have an offhand weapon with its own unique thing. So how do I do that one's thing now? I guess is my question. It has Reduvia Bloodblade. I am not sure how to do the offhand special if you're doing the main hand special. So that's definitely Blood Slash. Maybe I just need to switch them? It's probably silly. Did that not work? No. That's what I should be doing with this one. Can't you do your offhand's Ash of War when dual wielding? Sure. So I just have to switch to it exclusively? Okay. I was sort of hoping there would be some way to be able to do a Blood Slash and then one-handed Reduvia Slash, but understandable, that'd probably be a little too powerful. This is still a nice amount of extra damage for quick access times, so I will happily take it. I guess I should also pick up my runes while I'm out here. Alright. So, is there someone we can try to test these on? Let me jump back to Commander O'Neill real quick. O'Neill! I don't know just how to pronounce it. I haven't spoken to the man. We often just come to blows. Right off the bat. So this might help me get a few extra hits in on him. Also try another backstab with it, just in case. May as well. I believe in your back being stabbed. Oh, that does help. That bleed. From a distance, no less. Oh, get out. Get out from behind them. There you go. You figured it out. Oh, such delayed attacks. Thank you, bosses. I appreciate you. Alright, I don't want to do that. I will do this. Ouch. Come on, bleed damage. Let's go. Nope. Not there. Oh, he's got me again. Oh well. So that definitely helps if I can get more of those bleeds in quicker. I can get him almost down to half health with 2 of the, I think it's called hemorrhages, when he loses a ton of health after it builds up. So if I could just get 2 hemorrhages before he really starts shooting at me with his friends, and then I should focus on taking out his friends after I get to that point, because last time he didn't really seem to bring them back. He at least didn't bring them back immediately. We're getting there. We're learning. So sneaking up on him does provide a pretty big advantage in just time to get a couple of hits in. However, he's pretty observant when you're coming from straight dead ahead. I wonder if getting a proper blood slash in would help right off the bat, and then switching to the dagger after that. Let's try this. There's one hemorrhage. So now I really should focus on taking some of these guys out, I guess. Eeh. However, that gets tricky. It is just O'Neill. I keep seeing, like, there must be another boss, like another similarly named boss. I keep seeing somebody named O'Neill or something. I get confused if it was this guy or not. That is well protected. Interesting. I do way less damage when he's got that little bubble shield. Ah, come on. Not gonna die to the little ghost guys. I still have cerulean tears for a couple more dagger slashes, so I just shouldn't worry about bringing Lutel in. Come on, give me an opportunity. There you go. Here's your little opportunity. Alright, he's not protected as much. That should be the last of his summons. Let's see if he brings them back now. Let's go ahead for this Wondrous Physic. Switch to normal health. Back to this. And... way too risky. Ouch. Nice. Didn't get the hemorrhage in, but maybe... maybe this time... yes, there's the hemorrhage. Still have some FP. Ouch. Should use all of the FP I have. Okay, let's go ahead and drink. He is summoning again, okay. That's fair enough. Axes! And I don't have a shield. Good, good. Okay. Very tempted to just bring Lutel in, but then I'll have nothing left for more blood slashes. I should probably just try to focus on him, really. Are there any other summons in the field? I don't think so. Just these three. Alright, come on, guys. No, not like that. Not encouraging you to fight me better. Ah! Rats. Okay. Almost got him. Switch back here. Oh, too risky. Yikes. Alright, come on. Got the hemorrhage in, but at what cost? Almost got it. Just can't get greedy. I got so greedy. Don't do it. Don't get greedy. Oh, thank you guys. You are amazing. We got this. Just don't do anything really foolish. One more hemorrhage will get him. That didn't count. It hit the blade. I'm so sad about it. I really hoped that would do it. Oh, I was counting on that doing it. Got him. Ooh. Thank you for bearing with me there. I think we're finally heading the right direction, weapon-wise. So, the unalloyed gold needle. That is what Millicent needs. Commander's standard. Nice little polearm weapon, it seems. And we get a sight of grace for our trouble. Touch grace. Okay, let's return to Millicent. Felled like a mighty oak. Ha! Seems appropriate to add the laugh on the end of that. Alright, did I need to give the needle to Millicent, or did I need to give the needle to Gowry? Or is it a choice that I have? Let me just ask her. Hey, I'm sorry that took me so long.
Otherwise you will leave immediately.
I'm really bad at combat, or I would have helped you earlier.
Scarlet rot.
Okay, must need to give it to
If you
Gowry?
rise, my flesh.
Sure. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be back. Probably easiest to go here. We'll follow the road. Thank you guys for bearing with me. That was more trouble than it has to be, I'm sure, but we got him. And I like that style of combat, throwing blood on folks. Hey. I mean, not just any folks. Specific folks that deserve it. Yes, the puppets and the angry cliff gentleman. Oh man, the angry cliff gentleman with such good aim that I forgot about. Throws his massive magic pots. Alright, I don't want to upset the doggy. Good dino dog. Alright. Hey, here's your needle. Now give me my
You found
comeuppance.
the alloyed gold needle. As promised, I've detailed the secret of Celia right here.
Finally.
Go on. It's yours.
Celia's secret.
Now let me have a look at the needle.
Alright, here it is. I'm taking it back.
Well, this is a marvel indeed. The work of a true artisan, a meticulous, bold craftsman who grasps the essence of life. Can you give me some time with this?
Gross, but okay, I'll leave you two alone.
It won't be much use snapped in half, will it?
Is there a way I can help you piece it back together?
As well made.
I'll give you some time with it, you sick old man. Alright, presumably that just means go rest. Just rest. We'll head back and talk to him again. Don't want to drag this on too much longer as the big Commander O'Neill fight. Colonel, Jack, nice to see you, was the crowning moment. I should leave on a high note, but I'm way too curious for that. Let me just race back to the north here. We'll try to still end it on a high note, I promise. I won't get depressed or anything. Oh no, it's creeping. I am going to go head for lunch after this. Somewhere in my refrigerator. I will find lunch. I do hope the rest of the afternoon and evening goes well for all of you. Thank you for spending so much time with me today. This was a lovely session. We did make some progress, and we figured out where else we need to make some progress. A little better in the future. So it was a very good session overall.
I have awaited your return.
Have you just?
The needle is repaired.
Hooray!
Now it will forestall the rotting sickness, I'm sure. Will you give it to the girl, Millicent?
She's in desperate need. I will aid her. You'll reward me in kind? You're gonna
Millicent rests at the
stick
church
me with
opposite
scarlet rot and then cure me?
The town yonder, tended to by the witless pests who worship her, or rather her rotting sickness, as a god.
Oh, that's too
A
bad.
wretched fate, indeed. The poor girl, she never wished for any of this.
This guy's been to see Hugh. He's presenting his arms. Lay out your arms,
Do
Gowry.
you find it peculiar?
I do. Your
that I would
arms.
show such
Oh, the
concern
concern?
for
No,
her?
that's fair. That's
Well,
fine.
I'm the one that found her. A mere babe in the swamp of Aeonia. She is
Oh, do pardon.
one of my dear daughters. But the rotting sickness erodes one's memory. I doubt that she remembers the first thing about me. Oh, I must be getting old. I didn't always worry so much.
Don't chuckle. Don't. Yeah. You're chuckling again.
Now, all you need to do, she's convalescing. Do so. and
You shall receive a handsome recompense. Okay. I'm just gonna peek ahead because I'm not entirely sure he's telling the truth. Optionally defeat the invader. Defeat Commander O'Neill. Give the needle to Gowry. It must first be remade by Gowry in order to repair the needle. Head to Gowry's shack to the south of Celia. Give the needle to Gowry and reload the area, then speak to him again to have it repaired. We've caught up. Then it talks about a bunch of unnecessary stuff for a while, and then, with the unalloyed gold needle in hand, return to the Church of Plague, give the needle to Millicent, reload the area, and progress Millicent's recovery. Speak to her after she is cured, she will reward you. So, giving the needle to her leads her to be cured, great. Just wanted to double-check Gowry's tee-hee-hee motivations there. Millicent, it's been too long. Please allow me to cure you. We really should come back and clear out Celia. I gotta read the Celia secret he just gave me. Maybe we can make that the point of our next session. A little magic combat.
If you are wise, you will
Magic combat!
my flesh rise.
I have a needle for you, if you'd like to gently pierce yourself with it. Give me one of your body parts, and I shall commence the process.
You ask that I stab myself with the needle.
Well, not me, but...
Quell the scarlet rot.
You see, you have an uncle that you don't remember, and... This is sounding creepy now. Just stab yourself with the
Never
needle.
mind. I've decided I would rather trust you than simply continue to
It's a rough
spoil
place to
from
be. I'm
within.
sorry.
Would you
I
mind
will endeavor to be trustworthy.
averting your eyes for a moment?
I would absolutely do that for you. Everyone avert your eyes. Let's be kind. Jeff, how are you? God, looking good.
Well,
Looking so good,
that
Jeff.
was easier than expected.
Salt and pepper queen. All right.
But why do I feel so?
You okay? One of the side effects is drowsiness, so... let's reload the area before she gets so drowsy we never see her again. Hey, how's it feel? Oh, that's progress. Look at you standing with both of your... Wait. Oh no. I was about to say both of your arms crossed, and it's just now occurred to me that the entire time, not just now, but the entire time I've seen Millicent, she's probably been missing that, and I'm just horribly inobservant, and I'd like to apologize, frankly.
I hoped to see you again. My apologies for when last we met.
It's perfectly
I fainted
understandable.
before I could even thank you.
I would have fainted too.
Everything is as you said. Since inserting the needle, the scarlet rot has
I really
ceased to
would kind
writhe,
of wish I just
the
poked
knife
myself with it.
separated.
Yeah.
And now, though I can scarcely believe it myself, I can move as I please. Not that I could ever truly repay you, but I would like you to have this, by way of thanks. A token though it is.
Prosthesis wearer heirloom. What does that boost? Raises dexterity. Okay. A talisman engraved with a scene from a heroic tale. Though born into the accursed rot, when the young girl encountered her mentor and his flowing blade, she gained wings of unparalleled strength. Who is this speaking about? Seemingly a prosthesis wearer. Which Millicent is not yet, so it must not really be talking about Millicent.
I'm considering leaving.
Unless she just lost her
journey.
prosthesis, which is too bad.
Buried in my flesh. I've started to recall, but dimly.
But dimly,
my
what?
destiny. It's all thanks to you. My name is Millicent. I pray fate permits us meet again.
And also with you. Yes.
I'm considering with the needle my destiny.
Alright, let me just briefly look up where she's gonna be next. Speak to Millicent at the Altus Plateau. Alright, we won't spoil it. We'll see her somewhere up north. Fantastic. That should be as much as we can scrounge up for Millicent's questline. Thank you guys for your patience. We finally worked our way through to defeating Commander O'Neill. We defeated the beast beneath Stormvale Castle. We defeated Millicent's invader. We did do some very nice little things during this session. So, perhaps next time we can break our way through Celia, and if not, make our way back up to Altus and continue looking for sites of grace up here. This is probably our next explorable open-world area we should soak some time into. Up north here, though we still have, I'm sure, plenty I've missed in Liurnia, and probably plenty I've missed in Limgrave, too. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Fourth Church of Marika, isolated merchant. Just getting my bearings. Thank you, guys. It has been an absolute privilege to slash away at you. I will see you again at my very next opportunity. I'm also hoping to be able to fit in another session of The Village, perhaps this weekend. But we'll see how my excitement for Elden Ring bubbles throughout the rest of the day. I respectfully bow at you, in thanks for your generosity. I will see you again soon. Until then, take very, very good care of yourself. Get something soothing inside of you, something warm and delicious. I'm mostly speaking about tea and beverages, but whatever it is, I don't want to hear about it. Whatever floats your boat. Much love. I will see you again soon. Bye for now.